This week we are in Parashat Beshalach. We're right in the middle in our lectionary cycle of reading through the Parshiot, all of these sections of Torah. We're in the Exodus story right now. We're in the people leaving Egypt. This is a cool moment right here because this Torah portion has one of the oldest pieces poetry that we find anywhere in the Torah, anywhere in the Bible. We are at the Song of the Sea, actually. This moment that we get, actually we just heard it a few minutes ago, this Micha Mocha moment, standing at the edge of the sea. I know it's very exciting, but I'm going to ask that back section to stop clapping for the Exodus. Thank you, guys. This is the moment of standing right at the edge of the sea, right at the edge of possibility. It's a scary moment, too. It's the moment of the unknown, and the people continually cry out in fear. For every step forward that they take, there is one more step of unknown. That famous story, there's a really famous midrash that the rabbis tell about the first one to enter the water, this guy Nachshon, who they were waiting for the seas to split so that the Israelites could escape from Pharaoh, from the Egyptians on dry land, and the seas just weren't going for it just yet. People said, what do we do? Well, the famous story that we get, this midrash from the early rabbis, is that there's a guy named Nachshon. He was the one that took the first step. He stepped into the water, into the unknown. And he took one more step. And it wasn't clear what was going to happen. The water wasn't moving. It wasn't doing anything. He kept stepping forward until he was almost in over his head. The guy would drown if he was going to continue in this way with the water not moving. But he held firm, he held the course, step by step, and slowly, suddenly, the water began to recede. It began to move out from in front of him. That's sort of how it goes, step by step into the unknown. We talk about this as sort of the culmination, this moment of bar mitzvah, so much study that Ethan has done, so much hard work, so much learning. And really it's the beginning of something else. It's not the end in that sense. It's really the beginning of the next chapter, the next moment on the journey. And it's hard to tell what comes next. But we find out step by step, one foot after another, into the unknown. Sometimes it's scary, sometimes it is frightening, sometimes the extent to which we don't know what's going to happen is a really dislocating thing. But we do it together in community, step by step into the unknown, into another day, into God only knows what, but we do this together, and we do it step by step. It's just a little piece, a little meditation of how it is we carry on in this journey, this moment of the Exodus, Yetziat Mitzrayim, the liberation from Pharaoh. It happened with a mighty hand and outstretched arm. That's all true, but it also happened step by step. And that's the piece for us to hold in our journeys, in our story, not knowing what's going to happen tomorrow or next week. But we take it together, and we take it step by step. So with that, we'll enter into our aliyot, our readings